Hey, so today we're going to be doing a short 5-minute yoga of forward bends. Now, if you've got that little bit longer, you might choose to first begin with a few sun salutations. So see the other 5-minute video for that. So we're going to start in our standing forward fold, Uttanasana. So you can begin with the feet about hip distance apart. You can slightly bend here through the knees and slowly starting to fold forward with the upper body. And when you reach that point where the hamstrings feel a little tight, maybe there's not so much more space to fold from the hip flexors, you can start to slightly bend the knees, allow the upper body to round a little, and allowing also the head to drop down. Now, there's a few variations here. You could hold the ankles like I'm doing here. This can feel pretty nice on the shoulders. Other option could be maybe holding the elbows in front and again allowing head to be heavy and hang down. Since we're not that warm yet, really feeling free to have that slight bend through the knees. And if that bend needs to be slightly more and you are slightly higher with the upper body, also absolutely fine. So breathing slowly in and out through the nose. Staying here one more breath. So you can bend from here, the knees a little deeper, relaxing still the head, so that the fingertips can rest on the ground. Now, if you're still finding with the knees bent that the hands are floating, you can place some sort of block or some sort of other bit of furniture under the hands to give yourself that support. And we're going to alternate. So we'll start with bending the left knee a little deeper. Right leg starts to lengthen, and then changing sides. So left leg lengthens, right knee bends a little. And you can change from side to side a couple of times. And really feeling free that the leg that's becoming longer can still keep a little bend in if that feels necessary and for your hamstrings. And we're going to transition doing the same thing, a few breaths in the downward dog. So hands come in front, feet step back. Both heels lift nice and high. Again, you can slightly bend through the knees. And then you bend into that right knee a little deeper. Left leg starts to lengthen. And then changing sides. So left heel lifts, left knee bends. Right heel starts to sink. Right leg lengthens. Doing this a few times. And seeing if you can allow the breath to follow your movement. So nice, slow inhale. And nice, slow exhale. Doing this one more time to each side. And then you can lift both heels nice and high as you breathe in. Exhale, slowly working on dropping the heels down. And then from here, you can slowly come down to your hands and knees. And finally coming to sit down with the legs out in front. So we're going to finish with a wide Baddha Konasana with a forward fold. So feet can be together, heels a bit apart from your hips, knees opening a little out to the side. Now hands can rest somewhere on the thighs here or on the feet. And gaze is just looking down towards your feet. Now, depending how this feels around the hips and the legs, you can choose to stay a little bit more upright, just keeping that soft gaze, looking down. Or you can play with adding that forward fold, so hands come a little bit forward. And you can see that it's that tilting of the pelvis a little forward as we drop that head down and relax through the upper body. So spine can round a little here if you like. Breathing can be nice and slow. And if it isn't comfortable leaning that much forward, you can stay a little bit more upright, but more sort of sensing that feeling of gravity drawing you a little forward, even if most of the body still feels quite upright. Easing your body slowly into the pose. And then slowly finding your way back out and just pausing in your seated position.